Good day, and welcome to Hiroshima University's English Podcast. Hi, everyone. It's great to have you here. I'm Joe.
And I'm Kay.
And today, we're talking about American high schools.
Joe, did you like high school?
Actually, Kay, no.
No?
No, I thought there were too many cliques.
cliques. 皆さん、cliques とは何でしょうか？Let's find out. 皆さんこんにちは。今日はアメリカの高校生活についてお話をしようと思います。さっきジョーが cliques という言葉を使いました。これはアメリカ、あるいは日本でも高校生活を語る上で外せない単語です。これはグループ、友達の集団という意味であんまり良くないイメージで使われます。
Right.In America, there are a lot of these cliques, and it kind of has a bad image. They don't let people in from the outside, these little groups of people. And so kind of I was out of most of the cliques, for example. Are there a lot of cliques in Japanese high school?
I think so, especially among girls.
That's right,
yes.
Okay. Kay, I heard that you went to an American high school for almost a year.
Yes.
Wow, so you had some experiences. Can you tell us a little about the American high school?
Okay.私はアメリカの高校に10ヶ月ほど行っていたんですけど、もちろん楽しいこともたくさんありましたけど、ちょっと、これ何ってなるようなこともあったんで、それについてお話ししたいと思います。Things in the American high school were basically going okay, but of course there were some troubles.
Oh, no. Okay. For example?
まず私がいいなって思ったのは、アメリカだと教科書を買わなくていいんです。なんでかっていうと、学校が毎年生徒に貸して、それをまた学年の終わりに返してもらって次の年まで取っとくっていうシステムがあるからなんですね。I loved that we didn't have to pay for textbooks as the school lent them to us.
Oh, very good. The school lent the students the textbooks.
Yes.And at the end of a school year, students return those books to the school and they are kept until the next year for new students.
Okay, so they kind of recycle the books.
Yes.
That sounds pretty good.
で、これは私には難しいなって思ったことが一個あるんですけど、それがロッカーを開けられなかったんですね、私は。すっごいバカバカしく聞こえるかもしれないんですけど、ロッカーが開けられないせいで次の授業に間に合わなかったこともあるぐらいなんですね。One big trouble I can't forget is opening the locker.
Oh, opening the locker. That was hard?
Yes, it was. You might think it's so ridiculous, but actually the key mechanism was very complicated. So I even was late for some classes because I even couldn't manage to open the key.
Wow, you were late for classes because you couldn't
Yes.
open the key.
今日のダイアログでは他のアメリカの高校の生活についてもっとお話をします。特にこのクリックについてのお話たくさん出るので聞いておいてください。
So, I heard that the movies Mean Girls and High School Musical are actual representations of high school life back in the United States.
Where on earth did you hear that?
The internet and the movies.
How embarrassing. Please believe it when I say that we don't run around singing musicals in between classes, and cliques aren't anything like those in Mean Girls.
Really? Then how come they are so popular?
Oh no. Because, in a sense, metaphorically speaking, it is somewhat accurate.
So, it isn't true or it is?
It's... How should I explain? It can be true, because there are a few students who think they are hot stuff and try to own the whole school. But mostly it's false because high school life is a lot more boring. Just normal classes.
So there aren't cliques?
There are cliques, but nobody really cares about anything or anyone outside of their clique.
And the whole jock and cheerleader stereotypes aren't true?
No, they aren't true.
Huh? I thought they were. Dang, I thought high school in America would be a lot more interesting.
Nope. Boring. very boring and uneventful.
I think you're hiding some facts from me.
I'm just desperately trying to hide the fact that, yes, American high schools are a dramatic mess of broken teenage dreams and raging hormones.
Wow, the man really thinks that American high schools are a dramatic mess of broken teenage dreams.
アメリカの高校は壊れたティーネージドリームのドラマチックな混乱と荒れ狂うホルモンに満ちているというふうに言っていますね。
Right. Also, there are a lot of raging hormones in high school. High schools are a dramatic mess of broken teenage dreams and raging hormones.
Hormones?
Yes. Wow, everybody, if you can say that long sentence, then your English is really getting good. Try it one more time.
So, American high schools are a dramatic mess of broken teenage dreams and raging hormones. Did I say correctly?
You did, Kay. Everyone out there, can you say it too?
今日のダイアログでは日本人の女の子とアメリカ人の男の子がアメリカの高校生活についてお話をしています。女の子はまずMean Girls とハイスクールミュージカルはアメリカの高校生活の象徴なんでしょというふうに聞いています。Mean Girls はリンジー・ローハン主演の2004年にリリースされた映画で、ハイスクールミュージカルはドラマですね。
Right, these were a couple of famous movies about 10 years ago, and they're about cliques in high schools like that. Did you see either of them, Kay?
Actually, I've never seen them, but I heard that High School Musical is really like musical.
That's right.
They
They're kind of dancing and stuff like that. Yeah, this High School Musical especially is famous, and it's got some good music in it too.
そして、a representation で象徴という意味です。
Yeah, these movies are actual representations of high school life, the woman thought.
とこの人は、一体全体どこでそんなこと聞いたのというふうに言っています。On earth で一体全体という意味です。
Yeah, people say this in conversation a lot. In the conversation, the man says, "Where on earth did you hear that?" It's like, "Where did you hear that?" It's just making it a little stronger.
Okay.
Where on earth did you hear that?
To give a couple more examples of this on earth.
What on earth did you do? You're kind of surprised or maybe even angry like that.
Okay.
Surprised like that. What on earth did you do? Or why on earth didn't you do your homework? You can do it with any WH question, basically.
Okay.
Everybody out there, try to make your own sentence. It's a good expression for conversations.
で男の子はアメリカの高校生活は全然あんな映画みたいな感じじゃないからというふうに言っています。この後女の人がアメリカでの会話でよく使われる言葉を使います。よく聞いといてください。女の人はじゃあなんであの映画は流行ってるのというふうに聞いています。Joe, what is she saying here?
She says, "How come they are so popular? How come?" Of course, that means why, right? And people use it a lot in conversation. How come you ate the snake, Kay? For example. Or how come you're always late? Try to use it instead of why. It's very, very good.
この人はまあある意味例えて言うとちょっとだけ合ってることもあるんだというふうに言っています。In a sense である意味、metaphorically speaking で例えて言うと、そして somewhat でちょっとという意味です。
Yeah, the man says that these movies are, in a sense, metaphorically speaking, somewhat accurate. This metaphorically speaking means you're kind of comparing something.
To give an example,
I was drowning in money.
たくさんのお金に溺れているという意味ですね。
Right, I was drowning in money. That means I had a lot of money. Kind of a funny thing. You're comparing having a lot of money to big ocean and so much that you can't even handle it. It's like that. Or to give one more example, a hospital bed is like a parked taxi with the meter running.
病院のベッドは駐車されたタクシーのメーターが回っている時みたいという意味です。
A hospital bed is like a parked taxi with a meter running. So again, you're comparing something in real life with something else. It's called a metaphor.
女の人は結局正しいの？合ってるの？違うの？というふうに聞いています。この人は、まあ、本当のこともあるよ。 少数だけど自分を特別だと思ってる人もいるしねというふうに言っています。hot stuff でセクシーとか並外れた特別という意味です。
Right, and it kind of has a bad image.
Okay.
He thinks he is hot stuff. That means he thinks he's really cool. He is very good with muscles like that, and you're kind of criticizing.
But actually not.
He might be. He might be really cool, but you're criticizing anyways. He thinks he is hot stuff. So it's kind of a bad image. And in the dialogue, the man says that these cliques in American high school, in the cliques, the students sometimes think they are hot stuff, that they are really cool, they're the best. But actually, maybe they're not like that.
それに学校を思いのままにしようとする人もいるからねと言っています。To own the whole school で学校全体を思いのままにするという意味です。
Right, these students try to own the whole school because they think they are hot stuff.
でも普通の高校生活はもっとつまんないよというふうに言っています。で、女の人は、じゃあクラスに友達グループとかないんだというふうに言っています。この人は、あるけど自分のグループの外のことにそんなに興味ないよというふうに言っています。女の子は、スポーツしてる男の子とかチアリーダーのステレオタイプはないのというふうに言っています。ジョックってスポーツをしている人、例えばフットボールとかですね。で、ステレオタイプスで、日本語だと普通にステレオタイプって言うと思うんですけど、よくある一般的なイメージみたいなものですね。
Right, again, they are called jocks. Everyone try to open your mouth very big. Jocks.
Jocks.
Right, and it's kind of a bad image too. Oh, those jocks think they are hot stuff like that. You're kind of criticizing these sports athletes, and especially in high school. In college too. I don't like those jocks, for example. It's like that.
この人はそんなのないよというふうに言っています。女の人は Dan, チェって言っています。
Yeah, it kind of means like, oh, too bad, but it's kind of polite. It's okay. You can say, dang, I made another mistake. It comes from the word damn, which is very bad and impolite, but this is a little bit more polite. It sounds similar, right? Dang, damn. But dang, the other people probably won't get so angry. Some people don't like when you use swear words.
汚い言葉ですね。
Right, you shouldn't use swear words such as damn, but dang is okay.
この人は、アメリカの高校生活なんてとっても退屈で平穏だよというふうに言っています。uneventful で平穏という意味です。
That's right. He says that American high schools are uneventful. Their classes and things like that. Kay, is your life uneventful?
Well, I hope my life is uneventful.
Actually, having an eventful life, that means doing different, unique things is kind of good. But of course, some people want a life that's uneventful. Things go normally and no big ups and downs like that. So either is good depending on the person.
それでは今日の最後の表現に行ってみましょう。女の子は、なんか隠してることないというふうに言っています。男の子は、僕は必死で、隠してることがあるんだ。アメリカの高校の真実を、というふうに言っています。必死では、desperately です。
Right, to desperately do something means to really try hard. For example, he's desperately trying to raise his TOEIC score. Or she desperately tried to go on a date with him. Something like that.
You're really working hard for something.
That's right.
Okay.
And in the dialogue, the man says that he's desperately trying to hide the fact that American high schools are a dramatic mess of broken teenage dreams and raging hormones.
それではナチュラルなスピードで聞いてみましょう。そしてその後にアメリカの高校と日本の高校生活の違いについてジョーに詳しく話を聞きたいと思います。
So, I heard that the movies Mean Girls and High School Musical are actual representations of high school life back in the United States.
Where on earth did you hear that?
The internet and the movies.
How embarrassing. Please believe it when I say that we don't run around singing musicals in between classes, and cliques aren't anything like those in Mean Girls.
Really? Then how come they're so popular?
Oh no, because, in a sense, metaphorically speaking, it is somewhat accurate.
So it isn't true or it is?
It's... how should I explain? It can be true, because there are a few students who think they are hot stuff and try to own the whole school. But Mostly it's false because high school life is a lot more boring. Just normal classes.
So there aren't cliques?
There are cliques, but nobody really cares about anything or anyone outside of their clique.
And the whole jock and cheerleader stereotypes aren't true?
No, they aren't true.
Huh? I thought they were. Dang, I thought high school in America would be a lot more interesting.
No, boring. Very boring and uneventful.
I think you're hiding some facts from me.
I'm just desperately trying to hide the fact that, yes, American high schools are a dramatic mess of broken teenage dreams and raging hormones.
So, Joe, what are some other differences between Japanese and American high schools?
For example, Kay, the transportation. American high school students often live very near the high school, I think, but Japanese high school students tend to live farther away from the high school often. Kay, did you live far away from your high school?
No, actually, my home was 10-minute walk from high school.
So you're kind of an exception, Kay, but a lot of Japanese students live far from their high school.
Yeah.
In America, I think they live basically within 1 or 2 kilometers from the high school. And another difference is that in Japan, university entrance exams are very, very important, right?
Yes.
But in America, the university entrance exams are not so important because there's one big test called the Scholastic Aptitude Test, and it's not that important. Even if you get a so-so grade, you can probably get into a good university if your high school and your junior high school grades are good.
Okay. 日本だといい大学に入るためにもう入試のために一生懸命勉強しないといけないんですけど、アメリカには全国共通の SAT という統一試験があって、それでまあまあの成績取ってればそこそこいい大学に入れるらしいんですね。っていうのも、日本だと高校の成績しか見てくれないんですけど、大学だと中学とかの成績とかも良かったらそういうのも加味してくれるそうなんです。
Right. American high school students don't study so much for this SAT test. They think their regular class grades are more important because if you have pretty good grades, you can get into a pretty good college like that. And another difference between the two systems, the Japanese and the American, is that Japanese students tend to be kind of quiet and they respect authority.
Yes. 先生とかそういう権威のある人々を尊敬している、まあ、ふりをしているというか、尊敬していますよね。
Right, but American students, they respect the teacher, they respect authority, but not so much, not so much. I think the Japanese system's very good where they really, really respect the teacher.
Yeah, maybe we're really obeying teachers.
That's right,
Yeah.
It's like that. And also this kind of behavior difference. In American high schools, I don't think the teacher ever lets the students sleep. If a student is sleeping in class, the teacher will get angry or definitely wake up the students, something like that. How about in Japanese high schools? Do the teachers let the students sleep?
先生によるんじゃないかと思います。Maybe it depends on teacher.
That's right. Okay. Another big difference between the two systems is that in America, if you get bad grades in your classes and things like that, you can fail the whole year and you have to take the whole year over again.
日本の留年制度と違ってアメリカの留年制度は随分厳しいみたいで、ちょっとでも単位が取れなかったりしたらもうすぐ落第らしいです。
That's right. Pretty many students, they have to repeat the whole year like that. Another difference, of course, are school uniforms,
Yes.
right? In America, they almost never wear school uniforms. Very, very little, less than 1%, I think. And another difference is the lunchtime and the cafeteria. Americans, high school students almost always eat in a cafeteria, and sometimes it's very good food, like buffet style or something like that. How about in Japan?
Well, maybe most of students bring their own obento, lunchbox.
Right.
But some students might go to cafeterias for lunch.
That's right. So cafeterias are kind of spreading a little bit more in Japan? Okay. Another difference between the two systems is that in America, some janitors clean the building.
お掃除業者の人が学校中を掃除しに来てくれるみたいです。
That's right. In Japan, the students often clean the building, right?
Yes.
But in America, a professional does it. Actually, I think the Japanese system is better here. The students should do that kind of work. It's good for the students, so I think the Japanese system is kind of good there. And a final difference that I'll talk about today are the club activities. In Japan, there are a lot of club activities, right? So late in the afternoon, the students go to these clubs and they work hard, they play musical instruments, or they do the sports like that. In America, there are these clubs, yes, in high school, but not so many people do it, I think. Most students go home or they go to a part-time job during high school. For example, I had a part-time job during high school. For 3 years, I worked in a supermarket.
皆さん今日はアメリカの高校生活、そしてアメリカの高校生活と日本の高校生活の違いについてたくさん学べましたね。機会があったらもっと他の国の友達とも高校時代どんな風に過ごしていたか聞いてみてください。
Right, high schools are an important part of both cultures. And we'll see you next time at Hiroshima University's English Podcast. Bye.
Bye. Welcome to questions from our listeners.
Yay.
Today we're answering question from Madoka living in Higashi, Hiroshima. Thank you.
Yes, Madoka.
And Joe, which is better, America or Japan?
Oh, good question. Which is better, America or Japan? And the answer is they're about the same.
Okay, thank you.
Both places have good points.
Yes.
It's true. Both places have good points. You should go to both places and decide for yourself, Madoka and everybody else out there.
それでは皆さん、Facebook、Twitter、アプリへのレビューへの書き込みで私たちにいろんな質問を送ってくださると嬉しいです。
Send your questions. Bye.
バイバイ。